Hey guys, I'm doing the basic Nerf Strike Fire mod today. It's pretty easy. You're going to need 3 pennies, 2 sets of screwdrivers, flathead, Phillips head, and some needle nose pliers. I'm using my drill because it'll be faster for the video. Alright, to start off with, this is odd in a Nerf blaster. There's a screw on the opposite side. If you want to remove this 5-dart holder thing, then you're going to need to take that screw out. But I actually want to keep it in. I kind of like it, so I'm not touching that. But on this side, you do have to take the screw out, as well as these 4 screws to get the slide cover off. When you're taking the slide cover off, the main thing you want to do is keep track of this metal rod. That's basically it. Now in here, there's 2 more screws up top that you got to get. And then it's important to note that down here, you have this smaller version of screw and these 2 pegs right there. So don't get those mixed up, and everything else is the same size. You ought to be good. Once you've taken all the screws out with your Phillips head, come in with your flathead and just start gently prying it up in every different place. And it'll lift off. There's nothing in this half of the shell, but in here, there's a good view of your internals. Now, we're going to be doing 3 mods, the first of which is removing the air restrictor. As you can see, there's the air restrictor down in there, and it's easy to get in with a hole. It doesn't come apart pretty easily, so I'm going to come in with needle nose pliers to start and remove the post. That was simple. Now that I've gotten rid of that, I'm going to come in and drill out That's looking pretty good. So now we've cleaned out the air restrictor in this one. That fits together really easily. The most important thing you want to do is make sure that this biggest notch is lined up on top for when you put it back together. Now we're going to do the classic penny mod. All you need to do for the penny mod is take 3 cents or more if you want to break things, but basically 3 cents. Put those in between the spring and the plunger system, and that's just going to give your spring more compression when everything's put back together. The last thing we're going to do is turn this into a hair trigger. Right now, to get a full trigger pull, you've got to pull it all the way down, and that's kind of a pain. So if we just pop this spring out right here, it's pretty useless. We'll get a much faster trigger pull, and this ramp here is going to reset your trigger anyway with its spring, so there's really no point in adding that or having that at all. After you've done that, you're going to seat it all back together. Come in, make sure that you line up this metal pole with the spring in the slide rail so that your cocking mechanism will work. And seat it back on. And that's how you do your basic Nerf Strike Fire mod. So thanks for watching, guys.